the world, Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois. Heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
Fully legal. He went down Usyk like he'd been shot by a sniper. Let's get that right. Look, he wasn't going to get up.
Under the bright lights of Wembley Stadium, Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois went to war once again. And this time, there were no controversies, just pure mayhem. From the opening bell, Dubois pushed forward with heavy hands, looking to bully Usyk early. But Usyk's slick footwork and angles kept him one step ahead, landing crisp counters and frustrating Dubois with movement. Midway through the fight, Dubois cracked Usyk with a big left hook that sent shockwaves through the crowd. Usyk responded with rapid-fire combinations, testing Dubois' gas tank and grit. Both men wore damage, Usyk bleeding, Dubois visibly tired, but neither backed down. The final rounds turned into a slugfest. Dubois threw bombs, trying to turn the tide, while Usyk stood his ground and fired back with sniper-like precision.
Nod of the head from Daniel Dubois. You do wonder, Richie, the longer the fight goes, the more the confidence will build, the more he settles into...
Daniel Dubois didn't just stroll into this interview. He stormed in like he had beef with the carpet, rocking snakeskin shoes and trousers loud enough to file a noise complaint. Dubois looked like a Bond villain who bench presses grudges.
Done a lot of work, so, just perseverance really, and now I'm ready to go in there and cause chaos on the night and bring home the victory.
And the mission? Simple. Chaos, destruction and victory. When asked about Saturday night at Wembley, he didn't blink. He just said it like he was ordering at a drive-thru. You almost expect him to follow it up with,
Daniel, where are you? Daniel! Where is Daniel?
and make it a double. Oh, and the age card. My guy practically turned it into a Pokemon move. He's 38, I'm 27, that's facts. He repeated it so much, you'd think Usyk's birth certificate personally owed him money.
Well, main thing is because I'm going to win, I'm going to bring chaos in that ring and do whatever it's needed to get that victory. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn him old in the ring, he grinned. Not fight him, age him. Daniel out here trying to turn Usyk into a History Channel documentary. He promised Usyk versus Joshua energy, but said he's bringing extra venom. No decision, no judges, no mercy. Open up old wounds and take the belts. That's not a quote, that's a villain origin story. Somebody hand this man a cape and a thunderstorm.
What I have to do, make it crazy, make it chaos, bring chaos on the night. So whatever it takes to win, I'm going to do it. He's just a man, and I'll just have to break him down, turn him old on the night, and wear him out, open up those old wounds and take the victory.
And when asked about grabbing a pint with Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua after the dust settles, Dubois hit him with the verbal fade. Nah, once business is done, I don't even want to see him. That's not cold, that's cryogenic. Bro doesn't want a beer, he wants silence, and probably their belts. Daniel Dubois just can't let it go. It's been almost 2 years since Oleksandr Usyk folded him like a beach chair in Poland, but Dubois is still out here arguing about belly buttons like he's in a medical malpractice case. Honestly, the man's been replaying that body shot so much, you'd think he was auditioning for Law Order, Low Blow Unit.
When you come down to it, it's just a lot of focus, a lot of having the right people around you and keeping you one-track minded till Saturday. That's everything is on Saturday in my life, everything. History, the lot. It's massive for me, really.
Never mind the fact he's since taken out Jarrell Miller, Filip Hrgovic, and even Anthony freaking Joshua. Dubois still acts like that one shot from Usyk was the sliding door to boxing greatness. Like, if that punch was 3 inches higher, he'd be undisputed right now, instead of running back the footage like a conspiracy theorist with a telestrator. Meanwhile, Usyk, Man's treating the whole controversy like cold soup, forgettable and better tossed. It was a dirty punch, but it's the past, he said, sounding like a monk who just deleted Twitter. No rants, no receipts, just focus, faith, and apparently his pet sparring partner Dmitry, who hits like a truck and cuddles like a cartoon bear.
God, look. Yeah. Okay. You see, yeah?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that video. Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
It's very pain.
Yeah.
This guy.
While Dubois is still explaining anatomy like a disgruntled biology teacher, Usyk's grinding like a man possessed, not by revenge, but by routine. He's about to headline Wembley, and when asked about retirement, he casually said, maybe 10 more fights, like it's a grocery list. Eggs, bread, knockouts, legacy, done. If Dubois wants closure, he might need more than a rematch. He might need therapy, an anatomy textbook, and someone to remind him, you were losing that fight, my guy. One man stuck in the past, the other already packing for Wembley.
Do you think about retirement much?
Not think much, but I think about this. Sometimes.
How many fights do you think you'd say you have left?
10.
10 fights, wow. Wow.
Fraser Clark didn't hold back when breaking down Daniel Dubois' smoke levels ahead of the Usyk rematch. And he should know. He sparred both guys and somehow lived to tell the tale. Wouldn't recommend it to anyone, he laughed, like a man who saw his life flash between jabs and came back with permanent ice pack PTSD. According to Clark, Dubois isn't the timid giant we met years ago. This Dubois walks into the room like a heavyweight Thanos, collecting chins instead of infinity stones. He just wants to slay, Clark said, as if Daniel's gloves come with a Game of Thrones soundtrack. Don Charles has him laser focused, not with fluff, but with full-blown ferocity. The man believes, and it shows.
You sparred with them both, I think, haven't you, Fraser?
Yeah, I've been in the ring with both of them. And
how did that
like
go?
I said, yeah, it was never a nice occasion, let's put it that way. And I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, but Daniel obviously is a huge hitter.
But standing across from him, Oleksandr Usyk, boxing's human Rubik's Cube. Clark calls him thinking and calculated, like if Sherlock Holmes had footwork. He's never under pressure, unless it's from his baby goat farm or sparring with someone named Dmitry, who punches like God's left hand and cuddles like your grandma's quilt. Sure, Usyk's pushing 39, but Clark isn't sipping that he's too old Kool-Aid. You can't just hope he wakes up ancient on fight night, he warned. Dubois might be bringing war, but Usyk's bringing wizardry and decades of turning knockout artists into frustrated flinchers.
Daniel obviously is a huge hitter, is a huge presence, and he has bad intentions, whereas Oleksandr Usyk is a thinking, calculated fighter, calculated man who you can feel the experience when you're in there with him. You know, he never under pressure. He always in control of his situations.
So there you have it, Usyk versus. Dubois wasn't just a rematch. It was redemption, revenge and raw violence all wrapped into one electric night at Wembley. Dubois brought the fire, but Usyk brought the furnace. The body shot debates, silenced. The age gap, irrelevant. What mattered was heart, skill and the will to dig deep when your lungs scream quit. And Usyk, he delivered like a man possessed. Dubois may have evolved, but Usyk stayed a step ahead, solving chaos with calculation. As the dust settles and the lights dim, one thing's clear. Usyk's still the Rubik's Cube no heavyweight can solve. And if this was a movie, don't roll the credits just yet. This champion's got sequels left. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to Boxing Headquarters for more Fight Night Fire.